This is your girl Zen, and if you are new, welcome. Okay, join, like, drop a comment, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And if you are a returning subscriber supporter, thank you so much. Y'all already know what it is, what it will be. Let's just hop into the read, okay? This is general, y'all. So everything isn't gonna apply to you. Take the things that fit your life, and if it doesn't seem like it fit, just have that discernment enough to say, okay, this might not be for me. The importance for me of reading tarot further is teaching people how to discern, or encouraging or supporting, more discernment. Because me personally, I watch tarot for myself sometimes when I'm just, because I don't watch TV and stuff like that, and I don't listen, like, do a whole bunch of media. If it is, it's very much so focused. So when I watch tarot, I always make sure that I go into it with a certain mindset. Like, does this sound like my situation? Is this really how I feel inside? Or is this a possibility? Considering all of the things that could be trying to come against you, just knowing your life, okay? Some of us have lives where people throw us negativity like constantly, and some of us live with a lot less of that. So I don't know, just discern, guys. Let's just hop into the read, because I feel like this is going to be a really good one. I feel like this is going to have a lot of those gems in there, because I just feel that feeling, when spirit is like telling you to read. As y'all know, I've missed a couple days. So I feel like the read is like pressing. Okay, so let's just get in. I just want to point out that the top of the star manual says give them space. Okay. Um, I think I like this way that I've been reading. So I'm gonna do like past, present, future with the evolution deck first. Just pulling that first. Okay, we have boundaries, action. Okay, Spirit said, okay, I got us. Okay, so I said past, present, future, but child, we got like 5 cards. And the reason I really love when the cards come out in a certain number, anyways, is because it shows us what numerology is relevant, okay, to the situation. So let's just see what this is talking about. This looks very nice. All right, so we have boundaries, action, power, desire, and nature. All right, let's arrange this in such a way. You guys can't see it much anyways, so whatever's. All right. So let's get a card for boundaries, Great Spirit. Rethink. Okay, we have action. What can we get for action, please, Great Spirit? No sadness. Okay, what do you have to say in regards to power, Great Spirit? On behalf of me, Virgos, give this some time. Desire more bliss. Okay, we had a 2 for 1. It says work some magic on nature. So this is okay, so somebody out there I'm hearing needs like specific instructions or directions, or like encouragement along a journey or along a path. So spirit wants to offer you that. That's what I want to see first and foremost. Like spirit really wants to offer somebody that direction that they are seeking. So the first one that we have is boundaries. So there's some type of boundary, Virgo, that you need to rethink. Okay, perhaps you put one up, or maybe you haven't put one up, and spirit really wants you to think about that, right? So boom. Spirit, how can we clarify boundaries? Okay. So Virgo, I've asked spirit to like, bind and secure the negativity, like the negative intention or any negative, just any manipulation that could be done on this read. I've asked that be like controlled. So I'm just gonna come out and say that I feel like you have put someone in the cold, the King of Cups, somebody who could be a water sign. They could just be a very emotional person as well, but a person who has emotional balance. That person, you could have left them out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles. This person feels like you're not giving to them or something, and there's some type of boundary that needs to be rethought of or something. We got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you purposely did this. You purposely let this person out in the cold. So why? What is Virgo needing to rethink about this situation? Why would Virgo need to rethink that situation? Oh my God. So it says the lovers. We have the lovers. This is crazy. So we have the lovers card. I feel like Virgo, you either you're in love with somebody, with this person, or they are in love with you and they strongly want you to rethink your boundaries. And for their energy to get through, whoever this person is, whatever the situation, for their energy to come through this read right now, they got to be powerful, they got to be strong, because my energetic defense around me is very secure for myself, and I have secured it for my Virgo collective for these reads. So this person must have some type of pure intention. I'm just saying. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like they're growing their money. They're growing their security. They have this bounty. They're almost ready to pick these tomatoes. Like, Spirit really drew my eyes to these tomatoes in the back. And they're almost ready to draw upon their bounty. So they feel like they love you and you've, put them out in the cold. Why did Virgo decide to do that? Let's see. This is crazy, y'all. Straight up, hella clear. Virgo, you decided to do this because you wanted to put in work. I feel like you wanted to work in a partnership with somebody, and I'm getting that someone is taking too long, or they took too long. It seems like this person is almost ready or something, Virgo, and they want you to know that. But you've decided to. I don't look at this as a bad thing. If you put them, like if you block them out in any way, I feel like it's because you needed to focus on work. And I'm hearing that that's just the decision that you've chosen to make. Like, you can't focus on your work if they are in your energy field or something. Like, that's what I'm picking up, Virgo. I feel like you, like, this is you, or one of these is you. This is you. This is your job. There's three jobs going on here. There is the teacher, the student who is also the painter, and we have the model here. Everybody has an important role to fulfill, Virgo, and I'm getting that this is you right now, Virgo. Like, you're doing your thing. Like, you're in all of these positions. You guys could be in any of these positions. Okay? So it's like all you're doing is focusing on your work. So this person feels left out in the cold, but Virgo, for whoever this is, whoever story this is, you're the kind of person, I think, where you're just working. Yeah, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have like this suspicion, this like sneaking suspicion, Virgo, that this person is like feeding off of your energy. Like, when you show them attention, you feel like it gasses them up or something. Like, they basically get a high or like something positive from feeling your energy, but I don't think you necessarily feel the same way. So while they're working and doing their work, I think this person has to think almost, do they have the time and the space for you, Virgo? Because, like, if you were feeling fulfilled, I think you would have been giving. Virgos are definitely very reciprocate. Like, we reciprocate. I don't know, take it as it resonates. But I feel like this person was kind of using your energy to feel good, but they were like taking your good feelings, but I don't think they were returning it. Both of y'all seem like y'all was working on y'all money, y'all pentacles. So it's one of those situations where, honestly, I feel like could be easily handled between two adults, two working adults, two busy adults. Like, if we're both working on our work, we should be able to come together still and get what we need from each other. And if you don't have the time, then this isn't the relationship for you. You have to have time if you're going to be with people who want you to have time. I don't know, that's what I'm getting though. So this person, basically, this first like scenario that Spirit is we're touching on is that somebody wants you to pay them more attention or whatever because they want your attention. They're almost ready. I'm hearing Virgo say, I'm hearing, let's just get the cards because I'm hearing a lot of things. Let's just get the cards out. And I bet you, Spirit, this is directly from you. Don't let it come from me. Yeah, that's your justice. That's your justice, Virgo. You want to be generous. I think you guys are naturally generous as Virgos. Your justice is to get your space so you can focus on your money as well. It's not fair that that person just gets to, separate themselves from you while they work. But when you want to separate yourself from them and work, it's like, it's a problem. That's not okay. That's not cool in this situation. That's just how you feel, Virgo. Yeah, you got opportunities too with the world card. It's like, what are they thinking? You got shit to do too. What do people be thinking, Virgo? I know it's annoying. I don't know what people be thinking. So, action, no sadness today. That seems pretty self explanatory, Virgo. I think you're not accepting any form of sadness or grief of any kind. I think that that's a very strong action you want to take for yourself. Like, you just don't feel sadness right now and you don't want to get caught up in any bullshit. So, let's go ahead and see. I don't think anything needs to get, yeah, Spirit say don't worry about that. I'll say, so we got power, give this some time. So, Virgo, you have the power to do something. You have quite a lot of power inside of you to get something done. But Spirit is urging you, I think, to give this some time. I think inside of you, you know to give something time. Like, don't stress it, don't rush yourself. That kind of energy. But how can we clarify that, Great Spirit? How can we clarify power? Give this some time. What do you mean? That is a lot. Okay, we're going to put this back and take these two cards. Okay, so Virgo. The heck is that? All right, let's do this. Okay, so first we got the Hanged One, all right, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, there's new perspectives that are available for you to see in regards to a matter, a project, work, a partnership, relationship, anything like that. There's something new for you to discover. You see how this halo of light is around her head as she hangs upside down? Like, there's something new for you to see. If you're taking a while to get something done, it's for good reason. It's because when you let your mind kind of rest and simmer on a thought, you tend to be the kind of person that pulls in more ideas and ways to refine and better a creative idea. So give yourself time. Like, this is you calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, anything that you do, produce, or put out in this life, it has to be up to your standards. Forget the world standards. I mean, if you have a job or you have a certain deadline, obviously. But I'll give you an example. There's an artist that I really love, who I follow on the socials, and she was tweeting and she was just like, oh my God, like, all these commissions I'm doing have my wrists, like, I have to keep taking breaks because I have deadlines and things, right? So here's my thing. This is just how I think as a human, on a human level. My brain works logically as well as, like, spiritually and all that, right? So, I'm very masculine. I don't know, like, left brain works just as well, right? So in my mind, I'm looking at it like, okay, from her perspective, she's like, I want to, and I want to make sure that my customers get what they need and it's on time and I'm professional, da da da. But we have to remember that the way that the market has been set up under a certain kind of person, under a certain kind of people, cough, cough, colonialism, capitalism, right? So we have to remember that, like, you're an individual business, you're an individual brand, if that applies to you. So I'm using her as an example, but in my mind, okay, this woman is pregnant, like, she's like full term pregnant, right? And she's an artist, so she's making her shit. If you fuck with me that hard as an artist and you support me and you know that I'm pregnant and I am doing this mostly on my own and blah blah blah, you understand that art takes time, and if you want this to be well and done well, you're gonna have to give me time. You know what I'm saying? So what if she would have given herself an extra day to get those commissions done? I don't know. I'm just saying that, like, give yourself time because things need to be done right. Knight of Pentacles, that's all about taking your time and moving instinctively, and like, with just moving in a thoughtful paced manner. Okay, so that's what Spirit is encouraging you to do on a certain project. um how long, like, I don't know, is there anything else that Spirit, that Virgo may want to know about that? Because Spirit, Virgo is very particular about their work. I feel like somebody just specifically needed to hear to take their time. Yeah, and it makes sense because look, the Knight of Pentacles just went ahead and came right out. Spirit's like, just take your damn time. All right, just take your damn time. This is a big opportunity. I think Spirit is like, if you realize how big of an opportunity this specific thing is, you would not feel bad about taking your time. It's just one of those things. Point blank, period. No more clarifications. Okay, Virgos, get out of your head. Okay, you desire more bliss, Virgo. You desire more bliss. That's something you desire. Pay attention to your desires. If you're on my channel, then you know what being a master builder is. You know something about alchemy. You know something about the alchemization process and how you turn something from nothing into something. You know that you have to enjoy your life, enjoy your days, enjoy your present moment, okay? Virgo, pay attention to yourself. You desire more pleasure, more bliss right now. You got to get that for yourself. In what ways can Virgo probably get more bliss in their life? I'm trying to figure out what y'all need. Okay. I don't think you know, Virgo. With this Two of Swords, I don't think you know. I think you're confused on what ways you want to bring in more pleasure and more bliss. I think you're torn because you don't really know what options you have. But Virgo, you have power. Okay? And I'm not talking about what we were just talking about giving some project or work at some time. I mean, maybe give yourself some time, but I'm commenting on the fact that you are powerful. Whatever you want, you can bring that shit into being, okay? If you want it, Spirit is telling you to enjoy your life. So it's like, okay, what do you want? You choose. Okay, I don't care if you don't have money for a vacay. Like I was watching something the other day, and they said plan the vacation anyway, even if you don't have it, because you don't know what could just pop up. And just like I had a friend pop up a couple months ago, like, hey, you want a free come with me on a free trip to Vegas? I did not for New Year's Eve. That was a separate Vegas trip. But this friend, I didn't even go with this friend. Whatever. But like, she just out of nowhere, and I wanted to travel a lot around that time. Yeah, look at this. I can't make it up. The magician at the bottom of the deck. Like, Spirit, like, one thing that I am firm in is God. Every day I live my life through Christ consciousness, a frequency of love, a high frequency of love. So my reads are high vibe, and they are so pure and precise. Like I'm so psychic and so gifted. It's like scary sometimes. I'm not even gonna hold you, but you have the gift of being a magician, Virgo. Use that shit. What do you? If you could have something, what would it be? What would it be for Virgo? Two of Swords. You're confused. You don't know. You know, Virgo. King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you want to be dominant and passionate. I feel like you have this. I feel like it's that energy in you, Virgo, that's like the opposition of that like virginal kind of energy. I think is that energy where you're just like want to be wild and let it all hang out. Like you want to have a big display of your fire and your strength and passion. And I feel like you want to get that out in some type of way. And that's something you really deserve as well. Spirit is trying to really help you do that as well. I think it's very important to your growth in ascension, like period. But like, yeah, this went ahead and fell out. The high priestess, you want to be a leader, you want to be someone big that people look up to. I think you just want to live in your truth. I think you want to live up to your highest potential and be that boss bitch. I feel like you want to influence people and be heard. Okay, look at her. She looks like a boss. She has on, boss attire. Okay, we got the two pillars of dark and light. I feel like you want to be an example for people of wholeness and royalty and just a fucking leader to be reckoned with, a spiritual leader at that. Just somebody who's the shit, who can show and be because the thing about being a spiritual leader is that there's a element of balance that lets us know how real and true we're being to ourselves, Virgo. So I feel like you want to be that, okay? And I can really relate to that personally. That's why my cover art for pieces of me is a black and white checkered flag, because it's about balance and wholeness. So that's beautiful. Spirit says you're gonna do that. That's why Spirit is saying slow down on your project. Give it some time, because it's perfect. It's gonna be just what you need it to be. You have a lot of options and a lot of things coming through, Virgo, but just focus on the things you do want. You gotta try hard, okay? That alchemization is not easy. Turning nothing to something is not easy. It feels like you're shedding a fucking skin. It feels like you have to trick your mind into liking that hard work. I'm trying to tell y'all. It becomes like a game, okay? And it's a fun game to try to beat yourself at. So yeah, Spirit says get out in nature and work some magic. I feel like a big part of your alchemization process, and it's just word to the wise, okay? This is a free little gem, and we're going to put these up, okay? We're going to put these up because we got other things to talk about before we end this reading. I don't want this to be too long. But anyways, I'm hearing in my mind's eye, I'm seeing, I'm hearing, okay? Clear audience, clear cognizance, okay? Spirit wants you to know that if you're watching this video and you resonate right now, a part of your journey that you're in, you're like If you ever heard of like pregnancy terms and things, you've probably heard something called the ring of fire, which is like the end of delivery where the baby's like crowning, it's coming out, and it's like the most pain that you'll feel if you are doing it natural, right? So seeing as alchemization is a natural process of turning plain metals to gold, that is a process that involves heat and cold, like all these different elements, right? So some of you guys are in the place where you're in the ring of fire. You're in the part that probably feels the hardest, but right when you're done, you're gonna be like looking back on it like, damn, that wasn't even as. It's like when you're in it, it feels like terrible, but then right when you're done, you're like, damn, it wasn't even that bad when I think about it. Because what comes out when that baby comes out, when that product comes out, then it was all the well worth it, all that pain, all that whatever suffering or perceived suffering that it took to get there. So Spirit is saying, hang in. You're in that ring of fire. You're almost done, as well. And the other part of that is, oh, release that baggage. It'll feel much more pleasant to work through your stuff if you release baggage. So get rid of shit that you don't need. That's something that I've been doing since yesterday in my house, and energetically speaking as well. That means relationships, stuff in your house, stuff in your car. Let some stuff go. Lighten up, and especially in your body. If you are a earth sign or have earth placements, get your ass out in nature and just sit on the ground for like a couple minutes. If it's really cold outside, just take a quick walk. Bundle up, take a quick walk, breathe. Really just fucking touch a tree. Like, I don't know. Just spend some time in nature. Do what you gotta do. Last but not least, we're gonna get us a card from the the Affirm Actions deck. And the card that you guys had that came out when I was shuffling is, I make confident and profitable decisions that lead to the fulfillment of my needs and ambitions. So what does that mean, Virgo? It's saying that, damn it, all the decisions that you make or will make need to be ones that are going to lead you to money, and like your needs and desires being fulfilled. It's not just about work. It's not just about shit that's like not all that fun to do. It's about the shit that you like to do too. You have to know what's worth spending your time on, okay? Okay? Period. Up your mindset, Virgo, period. I'll see you guys in the next one. Guys, thank you so much for getting reads. You guys are amazing. Hitting me up, link, finding me out, seeking me out. Um, Thanks. Shout out to my girl, Farron. She sent me a cute little, what it, like, here it is. This poppy seed, this California poppy seed essence. It's like more of a tincture. It's like really fucking dope. Thank you so much to my girl in Canada. Thank you guys for getting reads and just getting services. I'm still doing that on a donation base. So keep hitting girl up. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next read. Peace.